All right. Hey guys, we're recording now. This is in media res. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
All right.
So
This
Gurdon, you're going to be in the cart, I think.
Yeah, so I'll be in the cart. Maybe we can have a crate that was at least large enough for me to crouch down in it with like a wall that I could just kick out.
Or you could get one of those big barrels,
that's
fish
fine.
barrel, or I don't know.
Yeah. I'd say maybe the top and one of the sides could also pop out.
Perfect.
So it took you guys some time, so it must be a few days later. So if you were wounded, then you easily have had enough resting that your luck scores are up to full and your hit points are as well. Alrighty.
I've never been wounded before.
All right.
Too
So
lucky.
now that we have set the proper mood, let's hold off for 2 minutes and I will finish off whatever I'm going to do and get some statistics and see what's going to kill you guys.
Hmm.
Sound good?
Yeah, it totally
The,
sounds
the
great.
first part.
Yeah.
So you guys can keep talking.
Should be completely silent.
Yeah, no, it was like an awkward
Don't
silence.
don't move. Yeah.
Uh,
Looks like the stream's frozen again. Stream will be right back.
I feel like he's had it with this Thieves Guild shenanigans, and he's like, let's just get him out of town. And they're gonna get attacked.
We're in the woods. Yeah. Ambush point. Yeah, right. This is a West Marches game. No adventure is supposed to happen inside the town. Already broken the first rule.
I feel like the feeling of the setting though does kind of lend itself to some urban shenanigans.
I think so too. Yeah. Why else? I mean, what's the point of having that big ass map of the town with all the points of
Yeah,
interest laid out? You know what I mean?
sure.
What kind of weapons does Borgar fight with?
Borkar is a big fan of axes. He's got a big axe for the main duty and a little axe for when he needs to hit at range.
Nice. I think I also have a big axe. I have a battle axe.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought was so odd. A bard, fast talking bard with a large axe on his back.
Yeah, it doesn't even. It's he doesn't have any instruments. It's just a rubber band on the end of the axe. So when he flicks it, it just makes like that boing boing. It just said any weapon, and I was like, all right, that looks good.
Great axe.
And it's funny because he's so like wimpy and weak. Strength is 7. Yeah, strength is 7.
Do you have a ranged
Little
weapon?
arms can't even. I think I have a sling or something. I'll just throw my axe. I don't actually have a ranged weapon.
Cool.
Just overhand, That'll be one of the exploits, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Perfect. Nailed it. Are we back? Are we back yet?
Just because Brent said something about it.
Oh, yep. It's all dark.
Hmm.
$7 miles a day on a road. I don't think we should exhaust ourselves if we're planning on getting jumped, right?
Yeah, that seems like a sensible discretion.
Yeah. It also means camping, though, I guess, which might have its own risks. But
Well, we're a small group, right? I think we could probably cold camp it.
yeah,
Eat our rations in silence. You have to stay in your box all night.
I was debating like, oh man, can I get a rest in a box or maybe sleep underneath the wagon or something?
I can just see it now. An attack comes, you get a cramp in your leg, can't stand up.
I imagine maybe I could go under the cart or something
Yeah, no, it's fine.
and still be concealed. Is the stream working for you guys?
It's working for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it seems to be working.
Me problem. Refresh. Refresh. All right. Mm.
She appear to be armed or Venori or some other. maybe we get a little closer. And... Yeah. All right, so I'll advance a little bit. Half the distance. Yeah. I'll get within about 30 feet, then call out hail. Cold morning, just to be out here all alone, huh? Yep.
Mhm.
That's a cold morning to be wandering the woods then. What you say? Alone or otherwise.
That's a detection success for me, whatever that reveals.
Yeah.
That's right. Detect everything. There's no one else here. What are you talking about, crazy? Their dirty ass fingernails. Somebody punch it in the face? Was it bloody? Oh, it's probably eating. Okay, I mean, is she saying anything or is she looking hostile or? Okay. Actually, I think we were just kind of taking a stroll through the woods. Who are you? What's your name? What gang or other word that we haven't decided yet are you affiliated with?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you clanless? Is that offensive?
Conclave.
Band? War band? I don't know. Are you river curs? I'm gonna ask her.
We can see that her name is Enoch.
Got a hello.
I'm gonna pause where I am. Yield ready.
Mm. Should we give her the goods? Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay, let's I don't know. I mean, I don't see this ending any other way outside of an ambush, right? Okay, yeah, why don't we wheel the cart up there? I have an idea. Can wheel the cart up. I want the horse facing this direction. Right. Yep, so can we break off here? Then face it that way. Yep.
Does not have anything like that unless
I've got
sailing counts.
Borgar
Nope.
sail that. I've got animal lore. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure this. I'll tell the lady to back her wolf off. It's scaring the horse, and maybe wipe the blood off its nose or something.
Yeah, I think he'll kind of step up here.
I'm gonna. I guess I'll ask her, like, are there people to help you? Because these crates are really heavy, especially this one.
Oh my God. Thanks for letting me know, TJ. I never turned it back on
Oh, Jesus.
after the intermission. Everyone can tell what's going on anyway, so you didn't need it. Oh, this is top-notch quality right here. People are showing up. This is great. No, I'm out of here. Anyway, so as you're bringing it up there, you can tell, like, right where you are right now on the map, the horse kind of shies some.
Like it knows her or what?
No, right here where you are.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Right there is fine.
Okay, like that? Or
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
are you getting closer or no?
Nope. I think I'm probably good right where we are.
All right, so this is only about maybe 6 feet above, off the level that you are, Borgar. Or yeah, Borgar.
Right.
Gerd, you're in this. You're hidden amongst these. Why don't you make a hiding test, which I think is like a 29. Let me see what page we have. 49. Stealth.
All right.
Well, you are. What are you? A thief?
I'm a rogue.
A rogue,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. So this is something that you're pretty good at. So you don't have to roll. Let's just see.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. She seems to kind of watch you amused, Enoch, and she's like, hey, well, thank you for bringing it so close. You and your man can be on your way then.
Probably gonna have to help us unload it. I mean, show her my arms like little tiny sticks.
Unloaded. We don't plan on giving you the horse back.
I gotta take the horse. You can have the goods. I'll take the horse. Surely I would freeze and die on my way back, or I could stay here with you guys, and you can unload it, and I could take my horse. I could be out of your hair.
So strangely,
Lady, I don't want any problems, lady. Right?
strangely, she seems to glance at the hound, and you imperceptibly, I guess it's not imperceptibly, but notice the hound nod its head, and she's like, all right, very well.
What?
What? Crazy old lady's talking to her dog. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna ask her what kind of dog that is. I've seen a lot of animals in my travel. Don't know if I've seen one quite like that before.
She seems to ignore the question and moves up, and she kind of like whistles.
Here we go. Slapping more tokens on.
Mm-mm-mm. Give me the signal.
So this rough looking bastard comes out of the brambles. They're still hanging all over in his beard, and he just looks like he's been out here for a long time. His eyes almost seem glazed over. Caw.
So does this figure like reach the cart? Is he like up or rummaging around or?
He's just walking up there when you hear the
Okay.
signal.
All right. All right.
Start knocking the cart or something.
All right. I guess it's on. So in that case, if I, would you think I could hear someone walking to the other side of the cart?
Sure.
All right. And in that case, I think I would kick out the back instead of the top, and plan to be like jump out to that side and try to get a stab in.
Surprise him.
I think it definitely counts as a surprise.
And I'll totally be distracting him, like telling him, like, yeah, this barrel right here is like super heavy. It's got like 50 pounds of fish, and
Are you going to be on that side, or are you going to be on the same side that you're on right now?
I'm probably gonna be on the same side. I'm just talking, kind of pointing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Did you make an attack?
I did not. I was just okay. Cool. Here we go. That is not a good hit.
Oh, you rolled like a 1? No.
Yeah, I think I want this
Point
planet.
high- Is it Daco or is it?
It's ascending.
Okay.
I think I do want this one to succeed though. So I took the hidden blade feature of the rogue.
You can also use your reroll pool in this situation.
Oh, I thought that was only for attribute checks.
I think attacks work as well. Do we have to look it up? Let's do it.
Can get a DM calling on that, please? DM rolling.
Who sees where it is? What do you think,
Yeah, 'cause
Arlen? Did you read this yet?
So
50.
it looks what the character sheet says is skill checks, luck rolls, rest recoveries, and dead tests. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
say anything, and I don't see anything about attacks in that section of the PDF.
Well,
And-
that makes sense then.
And if it helps, this rogue feature, hidden blade, is the rogue may reroll a failed melee attack.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, so that makes sense.
If I could just use the reroll pool, I'm not sure this would be super useful.
Right. Well, you only get one reroll pool anyway, though, per session.
Got it.
Per level, I guess I
All
should say.
So here comes the reroll.
Here comes the boom. You mean?
Yeah.
Right here. There you go. A little bit better.
AC 14.
Nice. It hits.
All right. Eat it.
So is that it? 5 points of damage, or do you do more damage, or?
Oh, that's right. So,
Yeah.
yeah, there's not built in. So 1d8 for backstab.
Holy smokes.
Additional 1d8, so 3 more.
All right. So that's not enough to kill him. So what happens when you kick this out? I'm asking you what happens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it was only kind of barely on there. So the back square of a crate would have popped out, and I would have jumped out, and probably would have caught a glimpse at maybe some feet on the cart, and I just kind of stabbed into his torso.
All right. Yeah. So you stab down, and he's like, "Gurk." We're playing that it does not work on attacks. Brent, though, thank you for chiming in, because It kind of lessens. I mean, I don't know if it lessens this thing, because how often can you can do hidden blade as a thing, so you could get that back on a short
At a
rest
rest.
if you made
Yeah.
that successful roll, which was a pretty cool session where we did a bunch of that. Because the short rest, you don't automatically get all your abilities back. You have to decide what you're going to get back in this game, which is a pretty cool deal. All right, so we're going to say that's the surprise round. Let's roll initiative.
Oh
Unless
my
Cody,
god.
you're going to do something. Fenlag's going to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this lady with my axe. What do you think?
Um, she's kind of eyeing you. Go ahead and roll, and then we'll go from there.
All right. I haven't even did this thing on my character sheet. So, oh, here it comes.
Here it come. Here I come now.
10.
AC 10. Yeah. So she might have been slightly surprised, but not enough for Fenlag to get a blow in. I think it's where you are right now, Burgar. I'm gonna put you into the initiative. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So go ahead and roll initiative. You guys, just make dex checks or roll for your initiative, I guess is what I should be saying.
Is there a button for that?
Should be.
Uh,
If there
In
isn't,
the
we
upper
can
right.
blame Brent Taylor.
boom. Terrible failure.
All right. It looks like Borgar is pretty quick on his feet. What's he gonna do?
So he's gonna march up behind this one that just got stabbed by Gurdon and make a melee attack.
Do it. Do the thing. So don't forget that there are these minor exploits and major exploits that you can do.
All right, hits AC 11 unless I get a bonus for flanking him.
You get a +2. So a
All
13.
right,
It's still not enough.
not enough.
These hides, and this guy's been living in the wilderness for quite some time. He has a bit of stench about him.
All right,
It looks like it is our rogue again, Gurdon.
All right. We will stab again. Ah,
Not enough, sir.
We are so good at this.
She's like, seems like you made a mistake then. She whips out her
Shut
weapon
your mouth.
and takes a shot at Fenlag. Misses. Let's see, this guy.
The dog just chilling back there.
We'll see what happens with the dog.
Stay.
Don't you don't you worry about the dog right now, mister.
Put all the treats on the lady in front of me. Oh my god.
oh,
You can hear like a bunch of brush move as this guy rushes out and jumps down. Attacks Borgar. Arr! Black teeth, maw coming out wide open in a feral scream.
Gross. Dude,
Oh, okay. So he rolls a 1. So in this game, when you roll a 1 in combat, that means you immediately get a counter attack, Borgar.
all right, counterattack.
Oof.
Oh,
So you spin, chop this
nice.
dude. Arg, he says. But that does give this other guy an opportunity. All right, so he leaps up on top of the thing here and attacks Gurdon. 7. I'm sure that's a miss. I don't think you have a negative AC.
Do not.
All right, so Fenlag seems to be peering past the woman, and it looks like the hound is just kind of sitting back on its haunches, tongue lolling to the side as it's panting, not really seeming to pay much attention to what's happening or too nervous about it at this point. So, initiative.
Did you get to go, Finlag? You were last, right?
I was last.
We just ignore him.
Yeah, it's not like he can do much anyway. Let me see.
Yeah,
So this guy jumped up on the cart. I want to try and knock him down. Is that a like an exploit? Knock him off the cart?
How are you gonna do it?
Probably with the haft of my axe.
Just take
I
your
mean,
axe.
so he's up above me.
Mhm.
Yeah, butt of my axe right up his.
I don't know what a
Knock him off the
is.
cart.
You're making me nervous.
You know what it is.
All right, it
You got
sounds.
one of those right up your. You jump right off the cart, huh?
All right, so it kind of sounds like a contested strength. Is that right? Or so.
I have no idea.
So first of all, you are going to roll. If you roll and hit, and you would do damage, then as long as he fails this strength test or a contested strength test, ooh, nice.
So that looks like a hit to me. I don't know.
Definitely a hit. So roll your strength.
Don't you know I'm the strongest in the
Oh.
land?
You got a terrible failure. All right, so as you hit him with the butt of your axe, which still does some damage, right? It's a critical, so it's supposed to do max, but I was going to have it. So how much does your axe do?
It's a battle axe D8
D8.
-1
All right.
on account of my muscles.
On account of my lack thereof. He still seems fairly wounded, and he does have a wicked stench about him. It doesn't seem that bathing is anything he's interested in for sure. All right, so let's roll initiative.
His own blood here in a minute.
He already is. He's like bleeding from multiple wounds. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Character sheet. Jesus Christ.
Oh my. Gurdon, another great
All up
success.
to you, bud.
All right, I'm gonna
This entire
jump,
encounter hinges on this moment.
shove it up into his torso.
Okay. Ooh, it hits. All right, so you grab a hold of him and shove your short sword into his torso. Blood erupts as the short sword blasts out of his back, showering
Nice.
Fenlag with blood, gore, and a bit of fecal matter from his intestines, his ruptured intestines.
Gross, dude. I got forest guy in my mouth.
If possible, I would have use the momentum and shove him off the cart if I could.
I don't care.
Onto
sure.
Fenlag.
All right, it's my cart.
That's right.
Get off
I
my
live
cart.
there.
Get off my cart. All right, so this
See
Enoch.
me bleeding all over your trees.
Enoch attacks Fenlag.
Yeah, right. Just can't do jack. That's right.
And Borgar is attacked by this other guy. Oh,
Bob and weave, baby.
looks like a hit. Oh, it's a
Yep.
That's a 19. So that means something special.
Stick and move, Borgar. Come on.
All right, let's check. He's using a light axe.
A light axe. So I must roll on the injuries and setbacks table,
That's right.
or I could choose to make a luck save. Which, knowing what the injuries and setbacks table is like, I think I'm gonna try my luck save and see if it can work out.
So
Is
that
that something you can
luck,
try a limit amount of time?
straight up luck.
It just says players may choose to make a luck save to negate.
I like it.
So let's try it. Luck save. A failure.
Oh noes.
So
Why
1d.
wouldn't you try it? Why would it say choose? Do you think? Why wouldn't
I
you?
have no idea. It seems like you would
You're out of
always
luck.
try.
I would think so.
Doesn't your luck decrease
If you
as you
succeed,
use it?
Yeah, but the injuries and setbacks table is pretty bad.
it is. You've already
And
rolled on it. This is the
two-
third time this character's rolled on it in 2 sessions.
Oh, geez.
2. Arm or hand injury.
2. All right, you can't hold anything with two hands, and you can only hold one object at a time. Make a luck con save on a success. The limb is damaged and can be mended. Otherwise, the limb is lost.
Whoa.
One-armed Borgar.
All right, so roll
1d6 for where?
a 3, so it is a hand. Now roll a luck con save.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you failed it. So his hand got.
That was my failure.
Oh,
My hand
shit.
got cut off.
All right, so Borgar's flipping hand just got cut off.
Oh.
Blood is splurting around. This kind of feels low in fantasy right now, and pretty darn gritty actually. Oh, I didn't see how much damage you take.
Was there not like a shield splintering thing?
Oh, well, I don't think you could negate the special critical thing. That seems cheap to me to use the shield splinter to do that. You can negate damage with it, I know. But we still need to roll his damage.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how much it is. It's a D6.
The light axe?
Yeah. It's only 2 points. I think I will allow you to. I think I would allow the shield to do it.
Okay, well
Because
then.
it negates a hit or damage.
Okay.
But what I am going to say, though, one of the rules that I like is you have to make a luck check, and if you make it, you can still use a +1 AC bonus. But if you fail it, it's beyond repair, even that you no longer get that AC bonus. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, well, so what you're saying is I can use the shield splinter thing to not lose my hand
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
All right. Well, then I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my luck check.
Success. All right, so lower your luck by
lose
1.
luck.
And you can still use the shield for an AC bonus, but you cannot use it otherwise.
Yep.
You can't splinter it again. Whew.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. So Borgar saw his hand passing before his eyes, but fortunately it is not lost. All right, so I think it is. Is it Fenlag again?
I had a terrible failure.
Yeah.
I think it's Fenlag and Borgar now.
Oh, okay. Borgar first. Oh, you both had terrible failures. Fenlag, You can go first. We'll save Borgar for a second.
You know what it is? I'm gonna bring the axe around. Try and hit this bitch.
Oh, misses.
You would have done 0 damage anyway.
Borgar.
All right. Swing in with the axe. Oh, no.
All right. Oh, noes. The return attack. Ooh, a 16. That's still not enough, right? Don't you have like
That's not enough.
18 now you have or something?
Wow.
I'm at 19 with the shield.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. This guy does.
Jeez.
Okay, that's an 18. So it just skitters off of the shield. All right. Initiative.
Wow. So the woman and the dog are just staying there?
No, the woman attacked.
Oh, okay. I missed it.
She's fighting with Fenlag.
All right.
Swinging at each other. No one's hitting anything.
Did you? All right. So Fenlag and Gurdon, all around you on both sides, a bunch of black crows erupt from the trees, and this chick takes off.
Can I hit her in the back when she runs?
No, basically this you can make a luck check, and you can do it with Dex.
Or how to do that?
What's that?
I don't know what that means.
Okay,
Luck check.
The little drop down menu.
Oh, it's a save or no? Luck check.
yeah. So basically, right now, you guys are like covered in these crows that are they're not attacking you or anything, but they're just filling the air with cawing and their feathers. So it's almost difficult to see, and it's kind of masking their escape. But if you would have succeeded, you would have got a shot in there.
Okay, got it. So what? I mean, so the mechanics side of this, what does telling it a Dex?
So
It just
you made a luck check, so you have to, but you're rolling on your whatever your luck score is, probably a 10, which goes down every time you succeed a luck check, right? But then when we're giving it an attribute, then if you have a bonus or whatever the modifier is for that attribute, it's going to modify that luck check.
Okay, I see. Got it.
All right, and so, but this guy, he does not seem interested. He's just got blackened teeth, wide, and he's trying to chop your flipping hand off, Borgar.
Mm-hmm.
I want that hand.
I'm a hander. Give me a hand. Ooh,
Fuck.
That's a hit.
That's a hand.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
He is wounded. You did wound him previously.
Mhm.
Why don't you go, Borgar?
All right, I'm gonna try to hit him back. Not like that.
Okay, Gurdon.
So, did the crows? Are they still like lingering, or?
Yeah, this whole area is erupted with them. They haven't gotten away yet because it's almost kind of, at the same time, even though we break it down into turns. But you can move through them. It's not impossible for you to move them or anything.
Yeah. Does the foliage like up here where they went? Does that look too tight to like run the horse through?
You can try anything.
Sure. Yeah. But am I also going to chase them down by myself? Probably not. Let's go help Borgar. What do we got here? Cool.
So how are you doing it? So it's a pretty heavy foliage. It looks like there's a tree there.
Oh yeah, sure, fair. I guess it might make sense to go on the other side then.
I guess the reason I was asking you is because I like to try and use the stuff in this game. So what I'm saying is, if like you leap out and like parkour around one of the limbs and then jump on the guy, then if you succeed, then it could be something special.
Okay, yeah. So
It's like
I
do a
gotcha.
minor exploit here, which is basically, well, if you succeed on a dex check, means you're coming from an angle that he's not expecting, and you can use your hidden blade or your back attack.
Okay, yeah. So let's maybe try to leap off the side of the cart.
That's probably not enough. You'd have to like leap up onto the tree, and there's a tree right there. Run
And
down a
like
thing, and then jump.
Tarzan over.
Yeah, Tarzan pants this guy.
All right. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. I'll leap through the trees, monkey style. So the dex first.
Nope, you
or
have to roll to
acrobatics?
attack. Roll to
Oh, I
attack,
see. Okay. Got
and
it.
you have to
Yep.
be successful, and then you'll make a dex check or an acrobatics. Yeah, if you want. Okay, that's a miss, so it's not going to matter. Oh wait,
Got it.
that doesn't make sense because you're going to get bonuses if it's a surprise attack, right?
Uh, yes.
Okay, so yeah,
Well, let me make sure I'm not lying to you. It's
I'm pretty sure.
I know I get more damage, but yeah, +4 is surprise.
It's a +4, so that would be successful. If now you have to make your acrobatics, and if it is, then you get the +4. Oh,
Nope.
a terrible failure, but you could use your reroll pool in this situation because that is a no,
Yeah.
maybe not. Is it skill checks only? An attribute check, but has a relevant skill. So, oh, you have acrobatics. That's definitely the relevant skill here, right? So you may
Okay.
choose to reroll.
All right. I will use my reroll.
Hey,
All right, so you made it, um, and you can do your extra damage.
All right.
Ooh,
8
shit,
plus
like
5.
13 points.
Yeah.
So you want to give us some description here?
Yeah. So I think he would have kind of maybe jumped to a low branch and then maybe monkey barred across and kind of like landed down into like his shoulder,
All right,
shoved it in between his neck and shoulder.
nasty. So Gurdon seems to be the real warrior here, and
Mhm.
no one lost their hands. So, all right, so yeah, he falls, and the last of the crows wing away, and the Leeton Skog is once more quiet.
these guys so probably searched their bodies. Did they have any sort of like tribal indicator or some sort of symbol or same kind of fetishes?
Yeah, they do,
Tats.
and it's a wolf's head.
Mm,
Oh, does it look like the wolf got punched in the nose? It's bloody.
No.
No. Okay.
Does anyone have like any culture, lore, or anything like that?
General lore?
Hold on. I think I took all that.
Got general lore.
Yeah, I got general, wilderness, and animal.
What's general lore even mean?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah. Lore about general things. Or is it generals? Like I know about all the.
Catch all lore
Historical,
skill.
scientific, religious, and political information, but not arcane, animal, divine, or wilderness lore. All right, that makes sense to me. All right, so you guys can all make either an int check or general lore if you have it.
Success.
All right, so uh, Fenlag is pretty sure this. They all have this iconic, like it looks like a coin with a wolf on it. Um, Maybe it's like more like just like a piece of. We'll say this: it's cold iron, raw cold iron, and it's imprinted. With a wolf shape, like it's been carved out of the iron somehow, engraved almost in it. Um, you think it might be the wolf? Let me find. Here we go. Ulfer, who chases the sun. And Stu,
Hold on.
you're pretty darn sure that one of the rumors that you heard since you've been around is that there's a cult that's been lurking around Vorngard, known as the Hati Dog, he who hates the day, which basically would use Ulfer as a symbol to portray that. You don't really
Hmm,
know what their intent is or anything like that, but obviously they're gathering goods by robbing caravans in the Lotenskog.
got it.
So we should chop their heads off and put them on pikes or something, or
Hmm.
Are you asking me?
just in the group.
Oh, good. Am I part of that?
Are you part of the group?
Seems like maybe what we want to do is head back to town and then we can kind of set up for another expedition out here next time to try to have a more aggressive. Now that we know who we're attacking, we could, search the woods for them.
We know where they're at, right?
Yeah. Since it seems like this is probably the group, we surely didn't get them all with just two of them. Um, but that we could, do a kind of a raid on their forest, basically.
A couple more Trojan horse cart raids, and we'll get them all.
Next time you'll be under the cart.
Yeah. The crate was empty this time.
This time, the crate was empty.
Uh,
Yes, I think. Anything else on these guys of value, Jason?
Yeah, they each have a few.
We should take these trinkets they have to show them to whomever.
yeah.
Well, being cold iron, they do have a value. You guys do find eight something. I'm actually trying to. I'm actually starting to figure this system out. I think so. This is pretty darn cool. Oh, I know why I can't find it. Wrong book. I think it's 8 silder.
Next. Got it written. Where's my- It's the golds are golder, right?
Yeah. And the silver are.
I'm
Silled.
just gonna.
So you guys find 8
SP.
silled. All right. And then these cold iron tokens. So they must have some kind of forge, or they brought them with them from Varnor, or someone in Vorngard are making them, right?
Maybe we start asking around at the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we'll drag these guys off the road or something and head back to town.
Okay, so you guys get the horse and you head back to town. Relatively uneventful. I already rolled. Obviously, you could push a little while and make it late at night. Not late at night, but later in the evening, I should say.
That's probably fine. I think.
Unless you want to camp out here.
Let's get.
Probably better to just push it since we're so close.
Yeah. Does anyone have wilderness lore? No.
I do not.
Yeah, then I got.
Fenlag has wilderness lore?
Yes.
Nice. All right. And you have animal lore, you said, right?
Got all the lore. Yeah, general wilderness.
Okay. So as you're traveling, you really notice that there's like a bird of prey that seems to be following you unnaturally, like a falcon or an osprey or a hawk or something, but it's high enough that you can't really tell, and it's well out of range.
Okay.
But it definitely seems weird, which reminds Gurdon of the stories of a Vargur traveling with the Hottie Dog and their skin changers.
Try to spot. I guess wave at it and we'll just keep going.
Yeah, it doesn't come down, it doesn't affect you, and you guys return
Okay.
to Vorngard.
If we report back to what's her face, I guess.
Asta?
Yeah. Tora, right?
Tora?
Asta.
Sure.
Tora.
Tora. You report back to Tora. But apparently you didn't talk to Matthias this time because this is who you end up speaking with. And, all right, so they're like, oh, these bastards, these Hottie Dog, the fools, don't, I mean, they're always involving themselves with our money-making opportunities. Don't they realize, they could change many things? But no, instead, their intent is sowing chaos, and they do not care who it is they affect.
Yep, real bastards.
Did you track
Yeah.
them?
Yeah,
We have an idea of where they're close to at least, but we turned back after we fought two of them. Well, killed two of them.
should we give them one of the cold irons?
They really show it to them for evidence.
Yeah, it's your proof, and I'll hold out one of the tokens.
So you guys would also know one of the values of cold iron is it affects undead and abominations.
Get a holy symbol or something. Is there any sort of like curse mark on this
Anytime
trinket?
a what? Maker's mark?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But
All right.
no one's really even talked about finding cold iron in the Midlands or anything like that. It's more of a Northlander thing as far as you guys know. But
Okay.
it may be a clue.
Sure.
Was this information, worth anything to them?
Obviously, you have gained more integrity with these, the honor among thieves sort of thing with these serpents.
Got it. So reputation of serpents.
And yeah, they'll be like, good work. You didn't lose anything, and you've gained some valuable information. Um, so they'll pass
Tomorrow.
out. They give you 25 GP, 25 guilders.
Wow.
Is that a lot? I can't remember.
I don't know. Just compared to what we've found.
Wasn't that what? I think that's what one of the jobs I already gave out was that. I'd almost have to look to see.
That's more than I have in my pockets right now. So yes.
It's not a piece, it's total.
Still more than that.
It doesn't seem like that much to me.
Yeah, maybe it's not. I just amazed that we're getting some money.
Although you could, in this game, you can build a simple wooden building for 200 gold pieces.
Up the way there.
Um, so that's 8 each with someone taking an extra one. One of you guys just write down the extra one's good.
Borgard should take it. On account of his hand and getting injured in combat.
And yeah, so your shield is damaged. So that's something. And another thing I'm thinking about incorporating is we're going to check to see how people are living in between sessions. And so depending on how much money they put towards that living, then that's going to affect like how many luck points they get back.
So live like a hobo until you start spending some luck, and then
And a shield costs 20 gold pieces. So I'm going to say it's 5 gold pieces to repair. Maybe a luck check. Because that way if someone comes back really low, it's harder for them. Right now I'm just going to say 5 gold pieces.
All right. Shield. Spent 5 gold to get the blacksmith to repair my shield.
Okay. I haven't written those rules, but I think that would be a cool thing to add. And then maybe there's benefits of like what a long rest could give you, maybe more of those luck points back, or like rumor or something. Like maybe I'll make a table, or so instead of carousing, you're like kind of just kind of a abstracted carousing role that fits within whatever lifestyle you've chosen for yourself. And then there'll be different options maybe that you can do during downtime that'll help build your character or whatever. But I think Cody, is this your second or third session now?
this is my third session.
This is your third session. All right, so your guy is going to go to third level, or second level, I mean.
Yeah, brother.
Nice.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
All right, so I think I will say that we have been playing low fantasy gaming since we kind of started the stream at the end in the middle there. I'm glad that we all got here now. I'm excited. Hopefully next time it'll work. I really appreciate you guys for jumping in at short notice. We actually got quite a bit done. It felt like it really once it started working, we did a lot of stuff. Stu, you got anything you want to add?
No, just that I'm glad we stuck with it through the technical difficulties. Thanks for hanging in there. It was also cool to see some of the other mechanics at play. So more levers to pull, but not going overboard. It's pretty neat. I like it.
So Arlen did do an episode on low fantasy gaming. If anyone wants to check that out, you can want to talk about that a little bit, Arlen.
Yeah, today I did a sort of overview, which is something I do on the podcast, which is basically me kind of talking about the core mechanic of a game and flipping through the book and saying, here's what you get when you buy the PDF, that sort of thing. Um, Low fantasy gaming, it's real cool. I mean, I think once we got through the kind of technical hurdles, we all seem to have fun with it tonight. So it's a quality game. I'm gonna have more to say about it because I did not realize just how deadly those injury tables could be if the axe can trigger them on a roll of a 19. You know, watching Borgar almost lose his hand really kind of uh, that was pretty close there for a minute.
To think, I mean, you could do the same thing to what you're fighting as well.
Yep, yep.
So there's definitely criticals that can go crazy, right? So I don't really feel like the fights have necessarily been huge fights. There was one in the game Brent played. They fought like four dudes, and like one guy took over their wolves, and there was a lot of weird stuff going on. But no 19s hardly got rolled that created something like that. And that was a light axe. That wasn't a battle axe. So that's crazy, Cody.
Yep.
I, only thing I have to say is if you want to get into these games, you can find out more on Discord. You can get in there and chat us up about this game and the mechanics and all that. Arlen, you didn't say what your podcast is called.
Oh, my podcast is live from Pelham's Wasteland.
That can be found at any place that you like to get your podcasting from.
Yeah, just all over the place. It's on all of the Anchor distributes it everywhere.
All the places, isn't it nice? So I should say that we are playing Low Fantasy Gaming Wednesday at 7 p.m. We have two, maybe three people signed up so far. That's it. So if you want to get into a low fantasy game, the best place, if you want to get into my low fantasy game specifically, the best place would be to go to the Audio Dungeon Discord. As he mentioned, I suppose I could add that to my schedule, but I will throw that in. I think I already have it on here. Tonight was a pickup game, and you get what you get, and all you have to do is make your way to Mr. Hobbs's Gamerhood, and you'll be able to play some games. So, with that in mind, won't you be my gamer? Turning off this dang recording.